Hello my lovely little geese, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far and welcome back to another video. I went to B&M this morning. One sec, I just need to... I have Invisalign, so the attachments on my teeth, and sometimes a little bit of lipstick gets a bit all up in there. I didn't realise. I think we're good. B&M haul. So I went to B&M today. I literally got back about half an hour ago. I went in there for a few things, bin bags, you know, essential in the household. I needed a new washing up bowl because, oh well, it's fine, but you know, you just want a bit of a, you want to change it up and you want a bit of a, it needed a new model, basically. So here we are. I'm just going to show you what's on the top because that's probably the smartest thing to do, which is of course what I actually went in for, a washing up bowl. I know, the epitome of glamour. This is, I don't know why I'm doing this because I don't think anyone gives a shit about what washing up bowl I purchased. It's an eco bowl made from 100% recycled household plastics. It was £1.69. I thought that was a great, random but great number. So yeah, I hope it fits in the sink. I don't know why I think that. I have this weird thing where I don't know if this, I'm sure it will. I don't know why I had this thought. But we'll see. I'll let you know in the editing process if it's nothing. Oh, fingers crossed it does. Okay, we're getting to more, I say exciting. For me it's exciting because household items are the way forward, in my opinion. This, I'm probably about 86% sure this is not going to fit in the cutlery holder department thing. Again, it's an eco cutlery holder, so it's the same kind of brand as the washing up bowl, made from 100% recycled household plastics. I love the fact that, this is so sad, I love the fact it's got these little holes for the water drains. Our current one, I'm going to sneeze. Blessed eye. Our current one is like a metal one. It's all like a bit rusted at the bottom, do you know what I mean? So I needed a new replacement. I am worried though about the size of this. I think it'll be okay. Again, editing Liv or James, depending on if I can be bothered to edit this, we'll let you know. Don't you worry, we will not leave you hanging. Got a lot of stuff. Went in for a few things. I picked up this acrylic multi-purpose organiser because my plan was to put my skincare in this. I have in the bedroom like a tall corner cabinet where I keep my like parfums, a few like little decor pieces, but the main kind of thing, like the main shelf, I want to put my skincare on. I love the idea of just going like having like skincare in this one, maybe some bubbles because I keep losing bubbles like no tomorrow. I don't understand where they go. Also, I have black bubbles because I have black hair, obviously. Our carpet is very, very, very dark, borderline black. So when I drop a bubble on the floor, it's gone because I can never see it. It's in no man's land, you know. There could be thousands of bubbles on this floor right now. I will never know. And I just like the idea that it's all like in cabinets and stuff. I think, or you can stack it and you can move it around, which is good. I like that idea. And this was £4, £4 British pounds. Very pleased with that actually. I need one of them. I was looking on but this is way cheaper. So well done B&M, thank you. We'll get the snack items out first because if you don't go to B&M to get snacks as well as your household items, are you doing B&M correctly? I found this when I was looking for peanut butter for James. He hasn't requested peanut butter, but I know for a fact he's run out. I'm not good of a girlfriend. I know when his peanut butter is at the very end. And I don't know, this is gonna, off topic. James has this habit of putting back an empty container of, let's say, peanut butter, squash maybe, in the cupboard. Why? what is the purpose of that? It's empty because you can't get any more usage out of it. You still put it back in the cupboard thinking it frustrates me to no end, because obviously as a normal human being, if something is empty, I will put it in the recycling or the rubbish bin. I want to sneeze again. 1 second. What was I even saying? Peanut butter, empty. Yes, they're empties basically. Yeah, annoying. Do you do this? Are you that person? Does your partner do this? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments if you too want to commit arson. Probably should cut that out because of the YouTube guidelines. Anywho, first snack. I really wanted to make more things, whether it be desserts, cookies, cakes, meals. You know, I really want to get into my chef / baking era. And I saw these and I'm a massive Blondie fan. I don't like brownies. I'm a very fussy person. So I don't like chocolate cake, I don't like brownies. I know, weird, I know, unusual, unique, some may say, quirky. But this I thought was really delicious. So the Blondie mix caramel. And I think it comes with everything, but you do need an egg, vegetable oil and water. Pretty standard. Makes 12. We shall see. We shall see. But these were, I think, I want to say £1 something or £2 something. Yeah, I think so. James requested these. These are the rice crackers sweet chili flavour. You can see them. Yeah, sort of. These are gluten free. Not really relevant to us personally, but I just thought I'd let you know. And they're very tasty. These are £1. I am such a sweet chili gal. Sweet chili is my sauce, like condiment of choice. That mixed with mayonnaise. So I know Heinz do a mayonnaise with sweet chili sauce in it, like a mixture. I love that idea, but I like to do my own ratio, you know. So yeah, but anything sweet chili, all about it. Peanut butter. This is sun-packed smooth peanut butter. This was £2.29 for those interested. I don't like peanut butter. Now, I know it's a scandal. I know. I would love to enjoy a peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter and toast. The idea sounds wonderful. The smell makes me feel sick. The taste makes me feel ill. I'm as devastated as you are. It's one of those things, like, I feel like there's probably 3 things in my life I would love to like, but I don't. Sausages, coffee, peanut butter. You know, I'd love to have be a coffee gal. I would love nothing more than to be a coffee gal, but I just don't like the taste. It's a hard life, okay? It's hard being me. I'm obviously joking, for God's sake. Please do not quote me on that. Another thing I actually went in for, bin bags. £2. I pick up the industrial strength ones. Because I hate nothing more than putting rubbish in a black bag and then walking down the flat stairs and it's slowly starting to rip, because the pressure you feel is like no other. You have to make it to the bin before the bag explodes and collapses everywhere and you've got crap on the floor. And when that happens, it is a stress like no other. So I always buy the industrial strength because I never want that experience ever again. That's of the kind of like householdy, essentially itemsy. Me, for Christmas of James's dad, he bought me an air fryer. She's an air fryer gal. So it was a funny conversation. So James's dad lives in America, so we don't see him that often. He comes to Scotland for New Year's. It's what they celebrate as Hogmanay. And every year me and James go up, yada yada yada. And he'd bought me, bless him, a bottle of vodka. Because when I last saw him, I drank. This was about 4 years ago. In those 4 years, I obviously have become sober. I've been sober now for 3 years, be 4 years in May. And he's also become sober. And we're having a conversation in the kitchen, and I mentioned, like, oh, I'm 3 years sober, like, you're doing really well, kind of thing, blah blah blah. And his face was like, oh, and I was like, what's going on? He said, he's like, I may have bought you a bottle of vodka for Christmas. And I was like, oh, okay, won't be drinking that. But I was like, oh no, I'll pass it to someone in my family will drink vodka, don't worry about it. And he was like, no, 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 we'll exchange with something you actually want. Now, I didn't mention the air fryer. The air fryer was a brief conversation in the kitchen, me going, I really want to love an air fryer, me. And that was it. 3 hours later, it comes back from Tesco with an air fryer. And oh my god, the joy on my face was like no other. So I picked up some air fryer liners. Apparently you need these because they're really easy to keep your air fryers clean. I'm so excited to use the air fryer to do buffalo cauliflower. If you haven't tried buffalo cauliflower, you need to. What I'll do, if you drop me a message on Instagram, so my Instagram is selfloveliv, or I'll leave all the info down below in the description box. Drop me a message, I will send you the recipe which I use, or the recipe I should say James's mum uses, because she knows how to make buffalo cauliflower like no other one. Like no other one. Exquisite. Okay, more fun stuff now. Picked up for £1. Sorry, the air fryer liners were £2. £2, perfect. Picked up some unscented tea lights. I have one of those, oh no, what are they called? The little jars, you put the candle underneath, like an oil burner, something like that, a wax burner, wax melter. Anyway, one of them. And I've run out of tea lights, so I just want the cheapest ones possible. Stick it under, put a wax on top, and let it do its magic. These are £1 for 20. Pretty good deal. Next up, an essential of my life, the self-love life. That's a mouthful. Black hair dye. This hair dye in particular, if you can see, is the, I can't pronounce this brand for the life of me, Schwarzkopf Live Intense Colour in Cosmic Blue. I've used this for years. I have tried different hair dyes because this one tends to stain the skin, because even though I've dyed my hair for probably about 14-15 years now, I've dyed it black. I forget every time to line my hairline with Vaseline, so when you do get hair dye, you just wipe it off. Every time I forget, I'm going to forget this time as well. So it has a slight stain to it, but it keeps it so glossy and black and shiny, and it stays in really well. Like, I've used a few hair dyes in the past that are just plain black, and you don't have that kind of like glossy shine to it. I like the blue undertones. So if you dye your hair black, or you want to dye your hair black, join the club, man. I recommend this. I highly recommend. This is £4.99 in B&M. You can get them like Superdrug, Boots, anywhere like that. You know, it's definitely my go-to hair dye for life. Speaking of hair stuff, what the hell was that? Sorry, my one of my plugs has fallen down. I may have had a small heart attack. I think it's because I've moved some of the plugs earlier, and yeah, I hope so. Otherwise, it could be a small animal. Oh, who knows? Anyway, I picked up hairspray because James has suddenly decided he now uses hairspray for his hair. So I went to the bathroom like the other week to get my hairspray. I was like, this has been used a lot. What's going on? Asked him, and he said, oh yeah. I was like, oh, that's fine. Just, you know, would have liked to let me know so I could buy some more. I picked up the hairspray freeze hold, like the stronger the hold the better. For my greasy hair days like today. It is hair wash day today, do not panic. But also it's the best hairspray I've used. I've used this for years, literally since I was a young teen, a tween you may say. It's just really good. So yeah, ooh, this was a £5.50. So if you've been around, maybe like, I don't know actually how many months ago, I did a favourites video. I don't know when it was. I mentioned the Bondi Sands body moisturiser. Now I have to admit, I've had that for a long time. I think since 2018. Yeah. So obviously I've had to get rid of it now because I don't. It doesn't say on the bottle how long it lasts, like a best before kind of, or use by date. But something inside me says like, you know, maybe it's time to invest in a new one. So I couldn't find this moisturiser anywhere. I think they discontinued it, but I found a new one. It's the same Bondi Sands body moisturiser, but it's got a tropical rum scent. The last one was coconut. This is the bottle. I don't know how well you can see that because the ring light's a bit annoying, I'm sorry. Shall we give it a sniff? Sniff test! Stop it. You stop it now. That is blooming delicious. It is self-tan friendly. I obviously don't tan if you haven't noticed. But it's such a wonderful moisturiser. I use this every single day. Woo! What a day! What a day, June! What a day. Now, these snacks, I was like, these are bougie snacks. These are, you know, proper good snacks. I found this and I was like, whoa, if you're not coming home with me, what are you doing? You know? It is the Lotus Biscoff Milk Chocolate Bar with Biscoff crumbs. Apparently it's new and I'm so excited to try it later. I know for a fact I'm going to eat it all in one go, and that's fine. Balance, you know, balance. This Galaxy Fusions Blonde Chocolate with sea salt. So basically it is white chocolate with caramel and sea. Oh Jesus Christ, you sound good. Again, that'd be all gone tonight. Balance. Balance. Ah, there's some, I think they were both £1. I'm happy with that. I will spend £1 on chocolate. I don't care. Okay. Last few bits are home items. And yes, there is a mug. I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm lying to you. I'm bloody excited. The first thing I got was this candle. I'm not gonna light it. It is like a, I don't know how to, like a Rubik's Cube, but it's a candle. You know, that kind of vibe. It was £3. That's the wick. And like I said, I'm not gonna light it. I just want it to use it as decor. I have a passion for black interiors, hair dye, clothing. It just makes my soul so happy. So this is all the serotonin I could need. No, but seriously though, if you're on medication, take your tablets. Okay. Then I picked up, to go with the black theme, this. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. It's called a knot ornament, and the candle and this, I think another thing I've got in there is by I don't know if it's a brand or a person, Karina Bailey. Karina, my darling, this is absolutely exquisite. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It was £4. I just thought, how unique and how different is that? Just like, I feel like, you know who'd have this? It'd be like someone who owns an art gallery would have this. It would sell for 10 million. I'd be like, £4, pal. £4. I don't know whose home celebrity home this is going. Comment down below which celebrity would have this in their home. I'm actually intrigued to know. Yeah, love it, love that. Okay, the final few bits now. I picked up, to go with the black theme, this bad boy. It needs a bit of a dust, a bit of a clean, but no. Oh, for God's sake, lipstick on it. Yeah, it needs a clean anyway. It was £8, as you can see. Something you're just putting like literally like one stem of something. Like even though I love, it doesn't sound really random, the sticks, you know, like they just put like one stick in there. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. I may go outside tomorrow morning to find a good stick for this bad boy. Love ya, love ya, love ya. I only bought one of these because I didn't know if I was going to actually use it, but how beautiful is that glass? It's called the ribbed highball glass. I just think these look so expensive. This was £2.50. The knot, sorry, the vase was £8. The knot was £4. I'm not sure I mentioned that. But I just thought it was absolute. I know for a fact my mum will see this and go, I want one of them. I'll be like, Jane, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I love how just like Art Deco, kind of just that minimalist vibe it's got. I mean, just hello with my Diet Coke, it's all I'm drinking a moment, Diet Coke and squash. Woo! She's a party animal. Last bit, and you know what it's gonna be. I've already mentioned it. A mug. But not just any mug. A cat one. This is called the Cat Person mug. And I don't know how I can see that. Come on, again. It's got all these little cats around it. And if you don't know, my mum has a cat. Well, my family have a cat called Humphrey Bogart. I'll put a picture of him somewhere here. And he's just the bestest boy. But what I love about this mug is the top is like slightly uneven. I love like the homemade feel it has to this. And that was £3.50. And microwave safe for my hot chockies. Woo! Got cut off. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy you're here. Happy to be back, you know. I'm hoping 2023 is a good year for all of us, and yeah, we'll just take it as it is, you know. But let me know in the comments which celebrity would have this in their home. Let me know, what else was I going to say, let you know. Let me know stuff in the comments, I'd say, yes. And have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon-ish, I hope. Toodles!